Question 9 of the WASSCE 2018 Mathematics Theory question says, in the diagram, PT, that is this side, is 4 centimeter, TS is 6 centimeter, PQ, which is this side, is 6 centimeter, and angle SPR, that's this angle here, is what, 30 degrees. Calculate to the nearest whole number. A says calculate the side SR, so we have to look for this side. Okay, this is the side we're looking for. That's for 9A. So we're going to solve 9A now. Now, if you look at this triangle, we have two triangles here. Is that not it? We have triangle PTQ, which is this triangle here, and triangle PSQ. Okay, that's triangle R. Okay, so you can see that these two triangles are what, similar triangle, since they have the same angle here. Okay, and remember the properties of a similar triangle. I hope you remember that. If you don't, try to revise on triangles. But the properties of similar triangles says that PT over PS, that is PT over PS, is equal to what? Is equal to PQ over, that's PQ over PR. Okay, and which is also equal to what? TQ over what? SR, which is also equal to what? TQ over SR. Okay, so let's just keep this formula here, but I think it's also important you state it. You just state and say similar triangles properties. Since triangle PTQ and triangle PSR is similar, therefore PT, you just state it there, so the marker knows that you understand. All right, so state it. So therefore this PT over this is this so that when you pick out these formulas to solve some later part of the question, he would know where you took it from. Okay, don't just assume, state this. This is very important because this we're dealing with was similar with triangles. Okay, next thing is we're looking for what? SR. So to get SR, we have to get what? TQ. Since here you can see we have a relationship between TQ and SR. All right, and we already know PT, which PT is this, and also PS. PS is the addition of 6 and 4, which is what? 10. Okay, so PS is from here to here, which is the addition of 6 and 4, which is what? 10 centimeter. So we just need to find TQ. So we equate PT over PS to TQ over SR, so we can get our SR. So first of all, we have to find TQ. Okay, so to find TQ now, we can apply what? The cosine rule. I hope you remember cosine rule. Cosine rule, when you have A square, to get your side A, it will be what? Your B square plus your C square minus 2. Okay, this is minus, let me erase this. Okay, minus BC cos theta, so the angle there. All right, so if it's TQ we're looking for now, it will be TQ will be what? Equal to what? It will be equal to what? PT square plus PQ square, then minus 2 brackets PT times, let me draw a line here so we manage our space. Okay, times PQ times cos 30 degree. Okay, for the cosine rule, for you to easily understand, if you are looking for this side, it will be this side, it will be this square plus this square, then subtract 2, then this sides times what? Cos theta. If you are looking for this side, is also this particular angle, then multiplied by, then you use these two sides. Okay, try to revise some cosine rule also. All these rules, try to have them at the back of your mind. All right. Okay, what I do back then when I was sitting for WAEC, you know, WAEC doesn't give you a formula table. Okay, but I think on your math set, I think there's some formula table on the math set given. But if there's none right now, okay, all you need to do is all your formulas. Immediately you get into the exam hall, write it on your rough sheet. Okay, all your key formulas, make sure you write them on your rough sheet of what paper. All right, okay, so here what do we have? So this is TQ was square. Sorry, I didn't put the square here. So this is now equal to what? This is what 4 square plus 6 square minus 2 bracket 4 times 6 then times cos theta. Sorry, cos 30 degrees. Okay, all right, so what do we have here? This is 16 plus 36 minus what's the summation of all this? If you multiply this times cos theta, we are going to have a 20.785. okay, then here what do we have? This plus this will give us what? 52. This times this will give us minus what? 41.569. okay, and when we subtract this, what are we going to get? We're going to get 10.431. all right, so TQ squares this, so TQ will be the square root of what? 10.431. So what would be the square root of this? Punching your calculator, we're going to get what? 3.2297. okay, so we've gotten what? TQ. So the TQ, our side TQ is what? 3.2297 centimeter. Don't forget your centimeter in your answers. Make sure you put your units. Okay, so this is centimeter. Always make sure you do that in your final answer. Make sure you do that. Don't forget, it will subtract half mark if you don't do that. So please make sure you put your units. All right, okay, so we've gotten TQ as this. So from here we'll now pick, from the beginning I said we can use now PT over this. Since it's a similar triangle, PT over PS is equal to TQ over SR, so we can get what? SR as our question asks. okay, as our question asked. okay, so from here, what is PT? PT is what? 4. okay, this is PT. Then PS is what? PS is what? 6 plus 4, which is what? 10, equal to our TQ now is what? 3.2297 divided by SR. We're looking for SR. okay, from here all we need to do is just make SR subject to the formula. Please make sure you state that. all right, or you can just say cross multiply, but me, I'll prefer to go straight to the point. Just say making SR subject of formula. okay, so you have here SR is equal to what? That will be 10. This will be 10 times this, then divided by 4. So we have 10 times 3.2297 divided by 4. And what will this give us? When you punch in your calculator, you're going to get what? 8.0743. okay, and the question says calculate correct to the nearest whole number. So correct to the nearest whole number, we have 8 here. After 8, after the dot, we just have what? 0. okay, and 0 we can't approximate since it is less than 5. So our final answer would just be what? 8. So our answer is what? 8 centimeter to the nearest whole number. all right, so this is our answer for 9A. Question 9B of the WAS 2018 Mathematics Theory question. It says in the diagram PT is what? 4 centimeter, TS is what? 6 centimeter. okay, that's TS 6 centimeter, then PQ here from here is 6 centimeter, then our angle is what? 30 degrees. all right, correct to calculate correct to your nearest whole number. We found 9A. Now it's in 9B. it says what? The area of what? TQRS. that's this area TQRS. okay, TQRS. so we have to find this area. all right, I know to get this area, it's just simply the area of what? PSR subtracted from the area of what? PTR, and you get this. okay, that's the area of all this, then you subtract from the area of this, will give us this area. all right, I hope you understand that. So, and when you have a triangle and you don't have a height, what's the formula for the area of triangle? The formula for area of triangle is what? Area of triangle is equal to half AB sine theta. okay, so just keep this formula, state this formula down. So you're also going to state here to get area TQRS, it's equal to what? The area of triangle triangle PSR, that's PSR, minus okay, let me draw a line here so we can use this space later on, minus the area of triangle. Please always make sure you state this, okay? This means triangle in maths. The area of triangle what? PTQ, okay? So to get the area of TQSR was the area of PSR, subtract, then you subtract it from the area of what? PTQ, okay? So you subtract PTQ, the area of PTQ, from what? PSR, and you're going to get this what? Area. All right? Okay, so we have to find the area of PSR, and to get the area of PSR we have to know this side and this side. Is that not it? Okay, so we know PS as what? 6 plus 4, which is 10, and for this side PR we just only know PS, which is what? 6. We don't know this side, so we have to find what? This side. And remember, this is a similar triangle. From our question 9a, we stated that for similar triangles, we have two triangles here, PTQ and PSR. For similar triangles, we stated that PT over PS is equal to what? PQ over what? PR, which is also equal to what? TQ over SR, since these triangles are what? Similar. So from here, what we're trying to look for, we're trying to look for QR so that we can find the area of what? PSR. Okay, we can easily find the area of PTQ because that's PTQ because we have the two sides A and B. All right, but we can't find PSR because this side is missing. All right, okay, so to get QR now, let us use this as the formula for similar triangles. Now you can see here we can use PT over PS equal to what? PQ over what? PR. Now in maths you have to be quite smart and you have to know how to manipulate. All right, which is very, very key in maths. Okay, so we are looking for what? You know, PR here is equal to what? PQ plus what? QR. Is that not it? PR, that's here from here. Remember, PS is what? 6 plus what? 4, which is what? 10. Okay, which is PT plus what? PS. All right, which will give us what? The total length of what? PS. All right, so to get the total length of PR, it is what? PQ plus QR. So from here we're going to use these two, we're going to equate these two so that we can get our what? QR from here. Okay, just follow me closely. So from here, what do we have? We have PT is equal to what? PS, which is equal to PQ over what? What is PR? PR is what? PQ plus what? QR. PQ plus QR. So we can easily now get what? QR. So from here, PT is what? From here, PT is what? 4 centimeter. Follow me closely, all right? And TS is what? 6 centimeter. The equal to what? What is PQ? PQ is what? 6 centimeter. Then PQ here is still what? 6 centimeter plus QR. So all we need to do now is find QR. So let us what? Cross multiply. So you state here cross multiply. In cross multiplying, what are we going to get here? In cross multiplying, we are going to get 4 will multiply this, and this will be 6 times 6. So we have 4 bracket what? 6 plus QR equal to 6 times 6 is what? 36. Okay. Okay, I apologize here. This is PS. PS is what? 6 plus what? 4. Okay, this is PS. PS is what? 6 plus what? 4. Not just 6. Okay, so PS 6 plus 4, which is what? 10. All right. So this is supposed to be 10. That's my mistake. I'm sorry there. So 10 times 6 will give us what? 60. Okay, so we have 60 here. So in maths, you require speed and accuracy, and it's always good that when you get to a step, you go back to your workings to see if you missed out something. Okay, please make sure you do that. Go back to your workings to see if you missed out something. Don't just solve and go to the next question. No, go back to that particular question, revise to see if you missed a particular point. Okay, because in maths, even if you miss a point, you still get an answer. but the answer will be wrong. All right, so always go back and check, okay, if you missed the point. All right, okay, so sorry for that. So sorry for that mistake there, that mix up there. So we have what, 10 times 6, which is what, 60. So let us open up this bracket. In opening up this bracket, 4 times 6 will give us what, 24, plus 4 times QR, which is 4QR, okay, equal to what, 60. So let's take 24 to this side. We have 4QR is equal to what, taking 24 here, we have 60 minus what, 24, because positive to the other side will be what, negative. And what is 60 minus 24? We have what, 36, and this is 4QR. So to get QR, we divide both sides by what, 4. Okay, cancel out. So QR and QR equals to what's 36 divided by 4? That will give us what, 9. So QR is what, 9 centimeter. Okay, so I've gotten QR as what, 9 centimeter. Now it is easy for us to get our area of what, PSR, and using our formula, the area of PSR of triangle PSR will equal to what, half. What is A? A is what? This we're looking at this triangle PS what, R. A is what, is PS, and PS is what, 10. So we have times what, 10. And our side B times our side B is what, 6 plus what, 9. And what is 6 plus 9? That will give us what, 15. So we have what, 15. And times what, sine 30 degrees. And what sine 30 is definitely what, 0.5. Okay, so from here 2 will cancel here 1. 2 in 10 is what, 5. So we are left with what, 5 times 15 times what, 0.5, and this will give us what, 37.5 centimeters square. So what is the area of, the next area is area of triangle PTQ. Okay, so we have half. What is A? The side A is what, 4. Half times 4, side B is what, 6. Times what, sine 30. Okay, 2 here, 1, 2 here will go how many times? 2 times. So this is what, 0.5. So we're left with what, 2 times 6 is 12, and 12 times 0.5 is what, 6. So we have 6 what, centimeter square. So from here to get our area, so you say area TQRS is equal to 37.5 centimeters square minus what, 6 centimeters square. And what would this give us? This will give us what, 31.5 centimeters square. Okay, and the question says calculate correct to the nearest whole number. So the nearest whole number, we have 31 here. Okay, and the next number is 5, which is, we can approximate a 1, take a 1 and add up to what, this one here. So we are left with what? We are left with what, 32 centimeters square. So this is our answer for the area of what, TQRS. Question 10A of the WASSCE 2018 Mathematics Theory question says, in triangle PQS, okay, PQ is what, 12 centimeter, PS is what, 5 centimeter. Then it says angle SPQ is equal to angle PRQ. Where is angle PRQ? PRQ, which is equal to what, 90 degrees. Okay, so from here to here is 90. From here to here is also 90 degree. Okay, 90 and what, 90. Okay, find correct to 3 significant figures the side PR. So we have to find the side PR. Okay, all right, so we have to find the side PR. So how do we do this? To get the side PR, which this is a triangle PRQ, okay, we need to know at least this angle. Is that not it? We need to know this angle, okay, so that we can just use SOHCAHTOA. Remember SOHCAHTOA? Let me just write it here. SOHCAHTOA. You know, before you start solving, you have to first find out how you get your answer. It's just like before you embark on a journey, you have to know which route you're going to take. Let's say you're going to Oshodi, for instance, or Aja, or Ajegunle, or you're going to Ojo Badagry. Okay, so you have to find which route is the best to take. Okay, so in a question, you have to find how you want to get it. So your rough sheet is quite important before you start penning down your final answer. All right, okay, so from here, how do I do this? How do we do this? Okay, so we need to get this angle here, so we can apply SOHCAHTOA okay, to get this side. You know, when you have one angle and you have a side, it is easy for you to get any other side. All right, okay, so we don't know this side, we don't know this angle. So how do we get this angle? So for us to get this angle here, okay, and looking at this bigger triangle, that's angle PSQ. All right, so if this angle is what, X, okay, so it means that this side is the opposite. All right, and this side will be the what, adjacent. Why this side is what, that's SQ, is what, the what, hypotenuse. Is that not it? Okay, so to get this angle, we can apply what, SOHCAHTOA. Since we have two sides, it's easy for you to get any angle in the triangle. Okay, all right, so from here we can say SOHCAHTOA. How can we relate opposite and adjacent? Is what, using tan. Okay, so we can say tan X is equal to what, 5. What is our opposite? 5 over what, 12. So our angle X will be what, the tan inverse of what, 5 over 12. And if we punch in our calculator, this is going to give us what, 22.6199 degrees. Okay, so we've gotten this angle here. Now the next thing, please, okay, you have to state this. You say considering triangle. Okay, let me try to state it here. You say considering triangle P, from our question it says is what, PQS, that's PQS. Okay, I've been saying PSQ. Okay, so considering, always use what the question gives. Considering triangle what, PQ what, S. You now say this angle here, you say this angle here is angle PQS. So you say angle, where will I state it? Okay, let me just write it here. You just say angle PQS, okay, is equal to what, tan PQS is equal to what, 5 over 12. So you just state the remaining to get what, your answer. Always make sure you state your workings. It's just half mark, and you'll be amazed in exam what can make you fail or make you pass. Sorry, what can make you pass is what, half mark. If you add half to 49.5, is that not a 50? So which will also make you pass. So please always state this. This carries what, half, all those silent half mark that would add up to the whole sum and make you pass. So make sure you state your workings. Okay, so we've gotten this angle here, X, as what 22.6199 degrees. All right, so it is now easy for us to get what, our side PR, since we have this side here. So you now say considering triangle PRQ, okay, which is what, PRQ. all right, considering this angle, triangle, you now say to get PR, that's this side, PR, which is what the question asks. To get side PR, it is what, from here from this triangle here. Okay, so this is our angle here, so it means this is what, our opposite. Okay, and this is what, our adjacent, and 12 becomes what, our hypotenuse, considering this what, triangle. All right, so from here we can apply still SOHCAHTOA. So this angle we can say is what, opposite over what, hypotenuse, since we are looking for our opposite. Okay, so we say it's what, this angle, which is what, 22 point. You can also draw out the angle. Okay, I think it actually helps. So you draw out the angle, then label it. Considering this triangle, you put the angle here, 22.6199. okay, then you draw out 12 centimeter. Then this is what, PR. You're looking for PR what, Q. So this is our unknown. All right, so put it this way. So to get PR, we're going to use what, sine. Okay, since sine X here will be what, our opposite of our what, hypotenuse. So you say sine 22.6199 is equal to what, PR over 12, which will give us what? So what will be PR? PR will just cross multiply 12. So PR will be equal to what, 12 times what, sine 22.6199 4.99. And when you multiply this, what are we going to get? We're going to get what? 4.6154 when you punch in your calculator. And our question says find correct to 3 significant figures. I hope we know how to approximate in significant figures. So in significant figures, we'll count. Since the question says 3, we'll count 1, 2, 3. Now this is the third number. Then the next number after the third number, is it greater than 5 or equal to 5? It is equal to 5, so definitely we can approximate. So we add a 1 to this one here. So our final answer is what? 4.62 centimeter to 3 significant figures. So this is our answer for question 10A. Question 10B of the WASSCE 2018 Mathematics Theory question says the length of 2 ladders L and M are 10 meter and 12 meter respectively. They are placed against a wall such that each ladder makes the same angle with the horizontal ground. If the foot of L is 8 meters from the wall. Question I says draw a diagram to illustrate this information. So that is 1 mark. Alright, so we have to draw the diagram. Alright, okay, in drawing this diagram, let us interpret. It says the length of 2 ladders L and M are 10 meter and 12 meter respectively. They are placed against a wall. So we have a wall. So let's make this our wall like this. Okay, and placed against a wall such that each ladder makes the same angle with the horizontal ground. So we have a ground which is horizontal. Okay, and it says each ladder makes the same angle. Okay, the same angle with the horizontal ground. All right, okay, so we have the ladder. There's a big one and a small one. So the small one, let's put the small one here. Okay, it makes an angle and we're going to call the angle theta. Okay, and the bigger one, okay, makes an angle also or theta. All right, so the small one is what? L, which is 10 meter, and the big one is what? M, which is what? 12 meter. Okay, make sure you draw straight lines. All right, make sure you draw straight lines so we can erase this. You can just simply erase all this. All right, so you can erase this part. Okay, so this will be our diagram from here. All right, okay, so we have this, and again it says if the foot of L, this is L, is 8 meter from the wall. That's if the foot of L is 8 meter from the wall. This is our wall. Okay, you write this is the wall. Please label all your diagram. This is the wall, this is the horizontal ground. Since it says draw the diagram, so the diagram takes marks. So every details, please make sure you put them. Okay, state them. So this is the horizontal ground. So from here to here is what? 8 meter. Okay, from here to here is 8 meter. Then what else again? Any other details? Were we giving any other details? No, we're not giving any other details. So this is it. So this is our diagram. This is interpretation of the question. The question says draw a diagram to illustrate this information. So this is the answer. So you say where theta, we have theta. So theta is the same. Since the question says makes the same angle, so theta will be equal to theta. That's why I made them the same thing. Okay, don't go and put x here and put y. When you do that, it's saying that you have different angles, but theta equating theta is the same angle. Okay, and you have L equal to what? A 10 meter, M is equal to 12 meter. Okay, so this is interpretation of the diagram. Now the question now says calculate the height at which M touches the wall. Okay, so the question says calculate the height at which, this is M. Okay, the height at which M touches the wall. So we have to find from here to here. That's our second question. It says you find this height. Okay, all right, so the question says we have to find this height. So we can say, what should we call this? What should we call this height? Okay, we can call this height, we're looking for x. All right, okay, so now if you see this you can see this particular triangle. All right, this particular shape here, you can see this particular shape here. We have what, two triangles? Is that not it? We have two triangles. We have this triangle, then this bigger what, triangle, and the same what, angle. So this is what, similar triangle. So using the property, you know, the properties of similar triangles says that this side, that's this side of the smaller triangle, let's call this side, okay, from here to here, let's call it what, y, and let's call from here to this last point here, that's for the bigger triangle, let's call it z. Okay, so properties of similar, you say using properties, using the property of, let me draw a line here, of similar triangles. Okay, so using the properties of similar triangle, y over x will be equal to what, 8 over what, z, which will be equal to this length here, L over what, M, which will be equal to what, L over M. Okay, I hope you remember properties of similar triangles. Okay, this length from here to here divided by from here to here will be equal to from here to here divided by from here to here, and also equal to what, the length of this divided by the length of this. Okay, all right, so it will be easy now for us to get what, our x. Okay, so all we need to do is just find, you know, from here we already know L and M as what, 10 over what, 12. Okay, so and we're looking for what, x, so we just need to get what, y. That is all we need to get first. We need to get what, y. Okay, so to get y, which is from here to here, we have to consider what, this what, triangle. Is that not it? And in considering this triangle, let us draw this triangle out. So we can label this triangle. Should we put some terms here? Okay, let's just draw the triangle out. Draw the triangle out. You have from here, you have here and here, where here is what, 10 meters, which is L, equal to 10 meters, and the question says from the foot, L is what, 8 meter from the foot of the wall, which is from here to here. So here is what, 8 what, meter, and definitely this is a right angle triangle. Sorry, in your diagram, please make sure you put this. Okay, that's your first I draw a diagram to illustrate this information. We forgot to put our right angle triangle. Make sure you do that. That is very key. Okay, because this is a wall, so a wall is what, on a right angle triangle. Please, we forgot to mention this. Please, we forgot to mention this. Okay, so make sure you put your right angle triangle what, sign here. So you have right angle what, triangle here. So from here it is easy for us to get our y. Is that not it? Since if it's a right angle triangle, it means that this is the hypotenuse, this is the adjacent. So, and this is our angle here, theta. So this is what, the opposite. So using what, Pythagoras, you're going to state using Pythagoras theorem, you have hypotenuse. State the formula, please. Okay, don't just look at this thing as please make sure you state your formulas. Opposite square plus what, adjacent square. Don't just assume that your examiner knows what you're doing. State it. Yes, it might take time and all, but state it. It will add a mark. Okay, so using Pythagoras theorem, you have what, your hypotenuse square equal to this. So our hypotenuse here is what, 10 square. Our opposite is what we're looking for, so we'll still leave it the same, and we stated here that our opposite is what, y, so we can just say y square plus our adjacent is what, 8 meters. Okay, so we have 8 square. So from here, y square will be equal to what, 10 square minus what, 8 square. And what is 10 square? That is what, 100 minus 64. And what is 100 minus 64? That will give us what? That will give us 36. So y square is what, 36. So from here, our y will be equal to what, the square root of what, 36. And what's the square root of 36? That will give us what, 6 what, meter. Okay, so from here to here is what, 6 meter. So since we know our y now, using from the formula, you just state from the formula of similar triangles. From the formula, so you are telling the marker that you are referring to this, from the formula of similar triangles. Okay, y over x is equal to what? L over m. And where your y, we've gotten our y as what? 6 divided by what is our x, and what is our x? Our x is what? Our unknown. Okay, that's what we're looking for. That is the height at which m touches the wall. So 6 over x is equal to our L is what? 10, and our m is what? 12. So definitely here we have, if we cross multiply, we are going to have what? Cross multiplying, we're going to have 6 times 12 is equal to what? 10x. And what's 6 times 12? That's 72 equal to 10x. Okay, divide both sides by 10, divide both sides by 10. So x is equal to what? 7.2 what? Meter. Okay, so this is our answer, 7.2 meters. So when you have x is equal to 7.2 meters, so you have to state further that therefore the height at which m touches the wall, okay, is equal to what? 7.2 meters. So this is our answer.